we find that people who are in a corporate environment do much better in this role, right? Your next play after that is, oh, that's interesting. Tell me more about that, right? That tell me more. I could probably do a whole hour-long video on tell me more. Tell me more is so powerful, right? And it's so simple, but you want to pause, right? That's interesting. And nod your head a little bit. Tell me more about that. Yeah, well, we found that like when you come from a corporate environment, it's really important that you have that structure and you're able to like collaborate cross-functionally within a team, right? Like these are things that are like come up every day in this job. Collaborate cross-functionally, right? And then you can like mirror them, right? So now you hit them with a mirror. And honestly, I would probably even tell me more, even more, right? I tell me more like 2 or 3 times sometimes, right? They'll be like, it's really important in this job to collaborate cross-functionally, right? Interesting. Tell me more about that, right? And they'll tell you more. Well, you collaborate with this person, that person, whatever, right? So if you hit them with a mirror, you want to like mirror the last 2 or 3 words they said cross-functionally. Yeah, as a creative, you're going to work a lot with the marketing department. You're going to work a lot with, copywriting and even sales gets involved since, we're selling products to other businesses. Like it's really important that you understand how to work with all these different stakeholders because a lot of times they have different needs. That's interesting. Different needs. Yeah, like sales will come in and be like, we really need this to, match what it is that we're saying in our proposals. And marketing will come in and say, you can't say that. It doesn't work with our SEO. And then, copywriting will come in and say, well, we need consistent brand messaging, etc. Right? Oh, it's interesting, right? And as soon as you feel like you've unpacked the objection and figured out, because they could have went in another direction. They could have, instead of saying cross-functional, they could have said structure. They could have said industry. They could have said a lot of different things. But now that you've gone down the path of this has to do with cross-functionality, now you can start to hit them with examples, right? Some of those transferable skills that you have. That's interesting. When I was working with XYZ client and I was creating XYZ assets for them, I had to interface with their sales team. And I noticed that they were very gung-ho about these certain things. And when the marketing team got involved, I also noticed that this happened. And then copywriting, and then this, and then that. And you're going to show them, right, through very specific examples, how you have the characteristics of working in a corporate environment, even though technically on paper you haven't worked in a corporate environment.